Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatia with student ID 031. Now I want to read newspaper about identity theft. Identity theft. Identity theft, Britain's bloodiest battlefield of the past half century was not in the Middle East, the Balkans or the South Atlantic. It was on home turf. 1,000 British soldiers and police officers were killed in Northern Ireland during the decades of the Troubles. Twice the number wounded in Iraq and Afghanistan combined. The civilian death toll was twice as high again. 20 years ago, that awful conflict was ended by the Good Friday Agreement. East Britain and Ireland each subordinate their the province. Protestant and Catholic agreed to share power in strong. The centuries question of the whom Northern Ireland belonged was carefully buried for future generations to earn it when they were ready. Now, Britain's impending exit from the European Union, foreseen by nobody, 1998, has posed the question again long before Northern Ireland has an answer. Britain's ruling Conservatives treat this as, at best, a detailed outburst and irritation on the road Brexit. This is an error, possibly a fatal one. After 2 decades of Northern Ireland is once transformed and ancient, or sea breathing. Violence has dried up the point where the crime rate is lower than British average. Hotspots where armored cars used tremble now, received confiscatories. Beneath the bench of the Good Friday Agreement. The healing has been slow. Protestant and Catholic still lead segregated lives. Just 80% of children are informally in segregated primary school. Stormont is girl-looked and has been suspended for over a year. In London, some say they had saw the Good Friday deal has failed. That is the mission they understand its purpose. Peace agreements stop conflict. Reconciliation and integration are generational tasks, sieved along by the British and Irish governments. Northern Ireland's ahead until reasonably keep fight. Society is changing too slowly but is inching forward. Brexit, now that threatens Britain and Ireland are too distracted to give enough attention Belfast, which look like the child and in Economist divorce. Britain's quander is standing as a neutral referent when the Conservative form a governing alliance with the Northern Ireland Main Unionist Party and the Labour opposition for and vocal Republican as its leader. The Irish government has aggravated tension by reviewing thought of unification. Something is previously tiptoed around, but prime ministers must now go on their way to show they are committed to getting Stormont up and running. Above all, Brexit has revived nagging question of identity. The Good Friday Agreement and both centuries membership of the EU allow people to forget about whether they feel Irish or British. Their option of dual citizen the visible border. And going north-south show operation on everything from electricity market to health care blunted this distinction Brexit served it against. This is clear as the border. Britain says it will use single market and custom union, and the new technology will let it do this without any way infrastructure or inspection. At the Irish sponsors. The EU such technology does not yet exist and says that if Britain cannot come up with more convincing plan, Northern Ireland must maintain custom and regulatory agreement with the EU. In effect, that would create a border between it Britain in a farewell to arms. For the Economist, this is not much of the conundrum. We have long argued that Britain would be better off staying in the customs union and single market, that this also keep Ireland's border invisible only at the case. Polls suggest the most voters agreed, but the government believes that anything less than a hard Brexit would betray the referendum. Some critics dismiss the border question a ploy by Ireland and Remainers to withdraw as of Brexit. They are being superficial and reckless. Northern and Ireland's Catholics are deeply unsettled by Brexit, which undermines assumptions on which the Good Friday Agreement was made. Protestants are jumpstart in recent decades they have lost their grip on government, business and the public sector. They will soon be onto Burma. Erecting barriers between either community and the place each considers home would cause anguish. Again, Brexit has placed this down, arguing that a border like Canada with America would be easy enough to cross, and the trade between Northern Ireland and the South is small. Some have even said Ireland should leave the EU and join a single market with Britain. So strong are the commercial links. To understand why they misses the point, they should examine their own Trump in 2016. They won the Brexit referendum because arguments about culture and identity trumped thoughts about economy. Some of the MPs the areas to calm down about the prospect of fuel cameras and custom officers are upgraded at the now that British passports are said to be made by a French company. Brexit suggests that when people feel the remote elites are trampling on their culture and threatening their identity, they read unpredictably. Northern Ireland is a dangerous place to put that theory to the test. And thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.